Hi guys, Paul here from PABrewNews. Just got home. Time to crack open a beer and go the hell to bed. Oh yeah, striptease. Okay, here we are. We got a Smuttynose product today. Smuttynose. Right now we have whole lot of Lupulin. Wow. Led Zeppelin reference because I saw here when I was looking for the canned on date, which this is an older beer. It was canned on, I mean, this is like PA fresh old. You know, the joke about things being so fucking old right when they get onto the shelf, PA fresh. I don't know if you haven't probably heard that in a while since I've been getting fresh beer. But you need cooling. Baby, I'm not fooling. It doesn't say that, but the cooling thing, I got it. Canned on 10/19/18. So this is old as dirt. But I didn't know that when I bought it. I was getting all these other things fresh, so I just kind of like grabbed it and it's not going to be fresh. Yo, what's up? I'm doing alright. A little sick, little man flu, but I'm trying to fight through it. It's in the chest. But my nose works, so. Let's see how this DIPA apparently has changed with that date on the can. 10/19/18. Very aged. Okay, what do we got here? A double India Pale Ale from Smuttynose Brewing Company at 8.6 alcohol by the volume. And I can't remember where Smuttynose is out of right now. Hampton, New Hampshire. There we go. So again, this unfortunately is aged. PA fresh. But let's see how it's changed over the last 5 freaking months. Alright, so let's get into it. Probably going to make a lot of confectionery sugar sweetness, but we're going to do a porter after this one. So, there you go. Cheers. Muted grapefruit, fleshy orange, and that confectionery sugar sweetness is there. A little earthiness. Caramel. Yeah, it's good. It smells like an aged IPA, so let's get into it. Cheers. Not bad. Not bad. Aged, but not bad. Reminds me a little of their Shebang that came out a couple years ago. Like I said, muted grapefruit, a little bit of that fleshy, almost orange tone, like a blood orange tone. Earthy, muted bitterness, hint of pine in there too, just a very touch of it. Perfumey tones, and a lot of confectionery sugar and caramel sweetness. A lot of that, because everything's obviously going to be kicked up in the malt and died down in the hops because it's aged. Is it bad? No. Is it the way it's supposed to be? No. Though, you know what I mean? It's one of those kind of deals. This is not as advertised beer now because of the fact it's got age on it. I didn't see that. I just kind of assumed because all this other stuff I've been getting was fresh. I kind of assumed, never assume, makes an ass out of you and me. But if you do see this around, it's still drinking nice. And these, it's 8.6. It's above the imperial level. It's going to age nicely. I mean, and they hop the shit out of it, so American Strong Ale, hopped up American Strong Ale. I don't know what to tell you. It's actually, I could see this getting a little musty or cardboardy a little bit maybe with age because of those earthy tones coming up. But other than that, it's pretty good. And the more this ages, the more the malt is going to build too. It almost reminds me the way it's drinking right now, because I remember getting, I can't remember the date of those High Lies, but I remember getting a can of High Life a long time ago, and it had the same quality, confectionery sugar, a lot of caramel, and then mixing with the grapefruit tangerine, a little bit of a blood orange kind of tone with a little bit of earthiness, slight perfumey kind of quality. I don't know if that was fresh High Life or aged High Life, but it reminded me of a High Life a little bit from Cigar City. And that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. It's a fine beer. It's a fine beer still, even with the age. I'm assuming it dropped down quite a bit though. Uh, sad about the age, but we all age. Some age better than others. I don't age very well. So there we go. But the double India Pale Ale from Smuttynose Brewing Company, the whole lot of Lupulin, I don't have a problem giving this a 7.5 out of 10. Very, very solid, very good. I don't see any faults. I can tell you it's not on its game. It's not where it's supposed to be. But it's still real nice. Almost pushing an 8 out of 10 for me because it's still really nice. And I probably will come back with another review here of New Trail's Buzzsaw Porter. This thing had to have been great fresh. Absolutely. I completely agree with you, Craig. This thing must have been a stonker fresh. But the Buzzsaw Porter brewed with chocolate, or coffee, chocolate, and hazelnut from New Trail Brewing Company. I might just do that. I'm trying to, I'll be hitting my 1500th review here this week, or video on my channel this coming week. I'm like 11 videos away. And what I've been doing here, I kind of set these beers up in a certain way, so we're not doing DIPAs every time. So next is a porter, then a DIPA, then a big stout, then a DIPA, then something else, a porter, and then this, and a tripel. You know what I mean? I stagger them. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. So hopefully everybody tunes in and enjoys. I don't know. Excuse me. I have to double check on the old YouTubes where I'm at and see what I'll be doing, or when my 1500 video is. I have a beer over in my parents' cellar that I probably could do for a special beer. I'll have to talk. I have 2 beers over there that I was saving to do with Joe. I want to see what he wants to say, if he's okay with, like, you know, sparing the one for the big 1500th, because I don't have a lot of special beers, unfortunately, saved up anymore, so we'll see. But until then, I'll let you go. I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. Not a bad score, especially because of the age. I think it's drinking really, really well still. So don't be afraid if you wanted to just give it a go. You're not going to waste your money. It's still drinking nice. Anyway, this has been Paul from PABrewNews with the Smuttynose Brewing Company. Whole lot of Lupulin, double India Pale Ale. And I'll be back with another review in, like, 15, 20 minutes, and then I'm going to go the hell to bed because I'm still awake enough to enjoy a beer. So anyway, this has been Paul from PABrewNews. Cheers. Bye. Ooh, watch that finger.